Right. Hello, for those who don't know me, my name is Callum McCormick and I am the editor and creator of the Virtuoso magazine. So I am here today to answer one of my questions relating to the magazine, and that question is... My magazine attempts to represent an inspirational working class artist who has overcome the image problem of classical music to follow his central passion. I've taken in mind that I'm portraying David Mayer to a middle to upper class target audience, and thus my central idea when designing David Mayer would have him larger than life. I chose his name, well, neither be too elitist or too down-to-earth realistic, as I didn't want to portray him in a kind of condescending manner, like a patronising Oliver Twist imagery, if you like. He's represented as an anomaly of this social group. Like other idols, he has started from the bottom, but while they've excelled in other musical genres such as rap or maybe hip-hop, so I thought, as I said, why are the people excelling in hip-hop? Why not flip this idea on its head? He is a symbol for excelling and is attempting to inspire rather than patronise. My featured artist is comprised of a mosaic light effect, with his face being made up of 100 tiny classical musical instruments. This effect not only is appealing to the eye, but allowing my magazine to stand apart creatively, but also a visual metaphor for my character's ideology and his cultural integrity. He is the man of 1,000 melodies, and these melodies define him as a character. My image is a visual representation of this ideology. My artist is represented in a similar way on the contents page. My image has him conducting with a white baton. There's an abstract element implemented in the form of a towering Andy Warhol-like shadow behind him. This is again representing this kind of surreal, larger-than-life status that I kind of wanted to thrust upon the character. The image is representing my artist as a larger-than-life figure, not too dissimilar from Greek mythology, thus enforcing my character's overall design philosophy. The way my character is represented in the feature article is a bit perplexing at first. He seems almost to be dwarfed by the classical piano that he is playing. But in fact, this is a cunning metaphor for another part of my artist's psyche. Instead of him being depicted as playing the instrument as if it was a prop, I decided to show the artist as being one with the instrument. The instrument is part of him and allows him to project his thoughts and emotion into the world. He uses the piano as a microphone to share his talent and music with the rest of the world. The final image represents a very different approach to my artist. He is standing there and is fully facing the audience in a direct mode of address with piercing, edited blue eyes. He is bold and imposing, with a music note that surrounds him. This represents the final side of my artist. He is one with classical music. The music is engulfing him and they are one and the same. He is the visual representation of this modern generation of classical music, of thriving young virtuosos breaking the limits and excelling in a more unusual trait. Looking at these images separately, they almost seem random and unconnected, but put them together and as a whole, they represent my artist on a more fundamental psyche. Thank you for watching.